3 days in. Only 3 days in. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep, there you go. There it is. 3 days in and that happens. I'm very disappointed right now. Anyways, here's the review, guys. Alright guys, so if you cannot tell, today we're talking about the Galaxy S10. I mean, it's an awesome phone. I was stoked about it. I mean, I still am. It feels great in the hand. It's just obviously not that durable. I mean, it fell from a foot off the ground at the end of the day. I made it through my whole work day, and it fell out of my back pocket. And I wasn't standing straight up. I was kind of squatting down to get something, and it just fell out of my back pocket. And that's wrong side. And now it's just cracked, just messed up. I mean, I had the S8 for 2 years, and that lasted up until before I traded it in for this. And my daughter threw it a lot. Anyways, guys, yeah, 3 days in, I'm still very impressed with the phone. The camera, it takes so much better pictures. They're great. They're awesome pictures. It's real nice and clear. The screen is huge. Hardly any bezels at all. If you guys can see that right there. And the punch-out hole for the camera, front-facing camera there, I think is awesome because the screen goes up through there a little bit. On the left side, you have your Bixby button and your volume control, and on your right side, you have your power key or sleep key, whatever. You have the power key. This phone does still have a 3.5mm jack for headphones, so they did not take that away. USB Type-C. And 3 rear cameras. Like I said, the camera is really good. But let's get into the specs. The screen itself is 4.6 inches AMOLED LED display. 3040 by 1440. It's pretty light in the hand, so that's cool. Once again, just very fragile. It's supposed to have Gorilla Glass 5, I think, on the back. I don't know. But the glass on the back sucks. Not very durable. Anyways, the operating system, Android 9.0 with Samsung One UI. Samsung One UI is pretty cool. It's a nice little operating system type thing they got going on here. Very minimalistic. So that is nice, especially if you're a minimalistic person. I like to be organized and whatnot. So most of my apps are in my app drawer. I have some on my homepage. So the back camera is 16 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, 12 megapixel wide angle lens, and 12 megapixel telephoto lens. So each one of those lenses back here, one's a wide angle, one's an ultra wide angle, and the other one is a zoom lens, telephoto lens. The front-facing camera is a 10 megapixel and an 8 megapixel camera. There is also 2 lenses up front there. And the camera, it's got its own Instagram mode, so that's cool. All my photos that go on Instagram pretty much get edited through Lightroom. At least they do these days anyways. The video capture, it does capture video in 4K. Octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 is the chipset that is running the US version here. Now, as far as storage goes, I have the 128 gigabyte. You can go up to 256 gigabytes, and I think 1 terabyte of storage. The 128 is $1,000. So as you go up in storage, the price gets higher, obviously. Minimal, this is a $1,000 phone, which brings me back to, once again, if it's $1,000, why is it so fragile? You couldn't have done better glass? I don't know. Anyways, I'm just really disappointed about that. It sucks. Oh, yeah. I got these. Just came slightly too late. I had to go to work. They were being delivered, and they didn't make it here before I had to go to work. So, just a little too late for the case. Anyways, back to the specs of the phone. Up to 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM, the phone comes in at. By the way, I am reviewing the Plus. This is the Plus version. I don't have any experience with the regular or the E or anything like that. We do get expandable storage up to 512 gigs. So that altogether, even if you're buying the 128 gigabyte version, you can still have up to over 600 gigs of storage on your phone. That's over half a terabyte. So that's cool. 4,100 milliamp hours of battery life. And speaking of the battery life, I have gone easily a whole day without charging the phone. I think it was at like 40% when I did charge it. Wireless power share. So if you guys haven't really heard much about the phone, wireless power share is you can charge other compatible devices with the actual phone. So that's cool. That's real clever thing that Samsung did there. So that's cool. It is water resistant, IP68. I'm not sure how far down in the water or how long you can keep it submerged for before it actually starts affecting it. I'm not going to be doing any tests like that. Wireless charging 2.0. So once again, it is supposed to be faster than the previous model, the S9, I believe. I know it's definitely supposed to be faster than the S8, which is what I had before this. But anyways, that is the specs of the Samsung Galaxy S10. My personal thoughts, yeah, I love the phone. It's an awesome phone. I am really stoked I have it. I'm just super, super disappointed now that there's a crack in the phone. I am, however, going to look into repairing it. I doubt it will be worth repairing it. Probably minimum $100, which, I mean, like, it's not affecting the performance of the phone. It's just the back of the phone there. So hopefully the case will cover it up. I hope it'll cover it up. Hopefully it prevents it from getting any worse, too. Yeah. But anyways, guys, there is a quick little rundown of the specs and so far my 3 days in experience with the Samsung Galaxy S10. Remember to like and subscribe to see more tech reviews, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.